What's good, my mobiles? I'm back. It's been 2 months since I last reposted some bullshit, but I'm back and I'm here. So, I'm ready to look at y'all comments again. So, I'm gonna start making videos again. I know I haven't made anything for 2 months, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get that grind back up. I promise. I'm gonna at least yeah. I'm not gonna promise you can consistent videos, but I'm gonna promise not to leave y'all hanging. Y'all at least get some videos once a week, or at least 2 days a week, 2 videos a week, or three. I don't know. It's just I'm a lazy guy. Not gonna lie, I'm just very lazy. Like I can't focus. I can't really do anything. It's basically me just doing this because other people did it. I didn't think y'all would get me up to 111 followers. I don't even think I'm that good. But most videos of freaking Hunter x Hunter video, that's not even, I don't even think is good. But hey, why do you think I'm here? To try something new. Not a new video, but redo. What if Deku was in Hunter x Hunter? That was gonna probably be even more crappier. Shit. Okay, so this story. Deku. Let's say everything about the island. He was born in a jungle. His parents were the most well known, the second most well known assassins in the world. The Zodiacs were the first, but the only reason they're the first is because of their nin efficiency, because they're way better at nin. Like Deku's gonna be the one who breaks the nin efficiency cycle. But they're way better at nin control. Basically, if they had a hand-to-hand combat competition, um, they get mollywopped. Not gonna lie, they freaking they hit them with the 1-2 and they sleep. Not gonna lie, um, I mean like it's not the 1-2 combo, but it's like a Naruto versus Sasuke situation, the third fight, and as y'all know, it's a tie, right? Yeah, so they tie, but even with all that nin efficiency, it ends up a tie just because they have good nin. The only reason they're in second place was because they lost at the World Assassins tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a thing here. They have a tournament for the best assassin and stuff. So yeah, that's in this world, and it was great. It's like, yo, they were just trash, straight up trash. Not gonna lie, they got mollywopped. Um, but that's the only reason they're the second ranked assassins in the world. So Deku was born in a forest called Your Hairline's Trash. I'm joking, but in reality, it was called the Forest of Lost Dreams because everyone, once they go there, for some reason, their dreams come to reality. And it's called Lost Dreams because there they lose their hopes and dreams. It's, I can't explain it, but there's a magic there that makes you gain everything from your dreams and you lose it all. People, once they leave, they don't remember their dreams. That's why they called it the Forest of Lost Dreams. The only reason the Deku family lives there, because they have no dreams. The only thing they know is survival and to be the strongest. And that's what they did to Deku. They basically tortured him. They put him through absolute hell. They they ended up poisoning him. Before he was even born, they made Ingo drink 10 gallons of like freaking a a fucking water bottle full of poison. Fuck. She had a pretty strong poison immunity. But if the baby was gonna die, they would give it. They would drink like a drop of the antidote just to give it a chance of survival. And this would go on for most of Deku's life. Every day, poison, poison, and poison. Some poisons were to make him stop moving. Some poisons were to destroy all of his nerves and rebuild them. And the other ones, it basically it would make your muscles feel like they're non-existent. It would break down your muscles and it will break down it will break down everything about you and regrow over and over again. And they didn't do these separate each day. They added it all together. So, at the age of 4, Deku was mentally destroyed. He couldn't really talk anymore. He wouldn't talk anymore. That's why his parents called him the Poison King, because they wanted him to be efficient and in something they chose. Basically, what they did, they had a spin table with each thing, because he knows the Zodiacs were gonna make their next child have lightning immunity. So they said, why not have poison immunity? They never had that yet, and they did it. He's so well resistant in poison that the world's strongest poison added with it. If there was so the strongest poison you know by far, or the strongest thing that could kill someone just by not even opening the lid, not even by touching it, just by being around it by a 1 meter radius, dies. Basically, he can walk to the bottle, open it, and take a freaking drink out of it. Like, legit, he can take the entire bottle in one take. They did other things too. They wanted to upgrade his healing factor, so they would stab him every day. They started at the arms, then the legs, till the torso. That area was the most area they had to be gentle with. They didn't want to destroy the organs. They wanted to make it so his skin is stronger, so he couldn't be penetrated. Because he knew the killers had a hand technique that could harden their stuff. Harden by drying their blood out of their hands to make it harder and sharper. So they made him stab proof. A normal knife would break if they tried. Then fire resistance. To be honest with you, this entire video is just gonna be how broken Deku is. Not gonna lie. Fire resistance was him being thrown into a hot room with flames all around it. They would even pour gasoline on him and leave him in a room to burn. But thanks to his ultimate regeneration factor, basically his body, you know how it naturally heals, they made that to a fraction of a second. Not even a second. They made it so that it was 0.1 instantaneous. A little slash on his finger would be gone in seconds. It was sickening to watch. It got to a point where they started to just where they told him to go take a bath in boiling hot lava. Not gonna lie. They made a lava proof bed and poured and made him sit there. Then their oxygen efficiency, while cold resistant at the same time, because his heat resistance were over the charts. If he was in a desert, he'd probably be an old man and die by the time he was done. He would be an old man and die of old age before he could even die by the desert. That's how good his heat resistance is. And if you threw him to the hottest layer of if you put him in the sun, he would survive. He could make a home there, to be honest. He could live. Yeah. They wanted him to be. They wanted him to be the colder than anything. They wanted him to be colder than the vacuum of space. So they threw him at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. At first, they just drowned him, to be honest. He was. He just turned. He just turned. He, he just turned 5 by then. And they were so much in a rush that they did this. They wanted him to complete the hunter's exam by the age of 12. So they had 12 years to get it done. So they started with poison resistance. That led up until he was 1. Because they did it while he was a baby. Before he was even out, they did it. Then they focused on heat. That took it took, let's say, about when he was 3. Now they're working on his code and holding his breath, if I remember correctly. Well, then the next one is going to be his speed. We'll talk about that in a minute. He would basically be told to sink down to the bottom of the sea and sit there for hours and hours. It was hell. And sometimes they would pour him. They would make him take a bath in dry ice. That lasted until he was 3. Did I say 3 already? I don't know. I'm gonna say 3. No, doesn't matter if I already said it or not. We're gonna say it was still in the same year if I did say it. Then he was. Then they practice on his speed. They want him to be so fast that not even light itself could catch him. So they made him run and run and run full speed every day, nonstop. And the fact is, they kept giving him poison. The poison, he rarely felt it, but doesn't mean it didn't affect his body. Though each day, his body would basically non exist, to be honest. He could move his body in so many ways that some ways aren't even possible to humankind. Oh, by the way, tell me if you want a physically broken Deku story, by the way. Because I ain't, you know me, I don't write scripts for shit. But you already know that I think of this off the fly. Yo, and tell me, do y'all like broken Dekus or do y'all not? If you do, let me know. I promise, this one will not be bad. It depends on your opinion and your mind mobiles. So, let's get to it. Deku never plays. Deku never talks. The only time he ever told his parents, I love you, was when he was 4. When he was actually, when he first learned to speak, he said, I love you. But after that day, they never heard that word ever again. His speed was beyond human contention. Now, his nin. The family of their nin control has always been to manipulate their blood and cells. They could mutate into anything they wanted. Not really, though. They could only mutate to small animals. But they wanted their son to become the world's strongest. Someone that even the gods of their world couldn't beat. So, they forced him to take any animal, take any DNA of anything. They force fed him DNA of lions, tigers, cats, even fucking the most useless creature in the world. I don't know the name of the most useless creature, but it has a use. Every animal has uses. They made him eat every type of animal, every single one, until he can morph into anything. He got so good at morphing, he could even morph out of existence if he wanted to. Which he almost did once. All he needed to do was use all his abilities together. But the most famous way they used their nin abilities, let's call it hybrid. They would mix their body parts with different animals and use that to fight. His hand-to-hand combat, it was broken as soon as he was born. He took a natural talent to fighting. So he could easily punch through a wall at the age of 0. Basically, he gave his mother strength. And I got a great idea for a fused Deku What If. Just let me know if you want it. That's all of Deku's abilities so far. I will list more of them in the next part, and we'll get to the ship arc. See you next time, my mobiles. And remember, never lose hope in yourself. Stay brave. And hey, dang, Shotty, you looking kind of bad. Send a snap. I've been doing that joke a lot. So, peace, everybody. Bye, my mobiles.